Congrats on the win. That's 7 in a row. That must mean a lot to your ball club.
Yeah, I thought the game, the way that they come out, we really wanted to kind of jump them at the start and really have a defensive mindset from this game. And I thought over the last couple of games that we just dropped our level just a fraction. And we didn't quite come out the right way, but luxury of our team is that when some of the guys come in off the bench, they can just turn it up another level. And I thought, all those guys that come off the bench, but certainly Shea, Mason Peatling, Ariel, Newell, everybody that came off the bench really lifted the level and allowed that second 5 minutes of the first quarter for us to, go from 6 down to 2 up was a big play in the game. And then, like we're trying to do is if we can continue to rotate people and wear teams down somewhere at some point, we'll find a little margin and it'll get difficult for teams to score. And I thought early in the fourth quarter, that was the case tonight. But we have 25 assists and take care of the basketball. 2 areas of the game that are a big plus for us tonight. I think there's some areas of improvement in our ball screen defense that we still get a lot better at next time we come back. But really pleasing win and pleasing for Dave Barlow to hit a milestone of 350 and to remember that milestone with a good win.
Just on what you thought was the most impressive thing tonight, Dean, was it your ball retention, the movement, or was it the fact that you guys had 40 points come off the bench?
Yeah, I thought the bench was, the really huge factor tonight in the way that they were able to change the game early on and then continue and, a lot of such as positive contributions there. I thought the third quarter when I thought we were scoring at a pretty good rate and Ariel had a little patch there where he was quite dominant in the post and but they kept scoring at the other end and, Bairstow had a hell of a game tonight. I thought, his ability to keep the scoreboard, ticking over. He missed a couple of threes tonight, but which he's been making. But he sealed really well and got close to the rim and finished really well. So, we've got a lot to work on when we come back here.
David, just one for me, mate. 350 games, got the victory. How does that one feel?
It feels really good. The energy in our group is great right now. I'm really loving the way we're playing. For me, I didn't realize I was approaching this milestone until a day or two ago, and I guess it starts to kind of feel like your birthday almost. It's like you almost don't want people to mention it. I think maybe one day I'll look back on it and be proud of it, but way more important for me right now is the way we're tracking as a team. Loving the way we're playing, loving the energy and the vibe among the group, and I consider myself very lucky, I guess, to have done this for a long time. But right now, where my head is at, and where we are with this team and this group of guys, we are, and I'm very fortunate.
Dave, what is it about this roster that impresses you the most? Is it the depth that you have in all positions? Is it personalities in the team? From a person that's been around the league for so long, what's the difference with this team?
Yeah, firstly on Barlow, we had a couple of players, speak about him tonight, and when you have elite veterans, it helps you to recruit, and we even heard that tonight here in Jack White and Mason Peatling. It's like, actually, I really looked forward when I joined the club to playing with Barlow. He's played from point guard to centre in this league and has so much experience and so willing to share it. So it's an absolute credit to him, and helps with the culture of our club and helps us continue to get good people. When you ask me what's the thing that I like the most about the depth or whatever, we recruited a good people that really fit our trademark, and it's a great starting point. Going a little different to other teams where we've just got the one import and a next star. There's a real buy-in about people's role, but they also understand, on a given night, we might need a little bit more from him as well. And you see Delhi have the massive game in Wollongong, and tonight it was a good share between him and Shea at that position. Caleb gets some foul trouble. Newley comes in and help. There's people chipping in and doing a little bit extra, but everybody sacrificing a few minutes as well.
And Dean, last one from me. Do you think that was Ariel's best game tonight for you guys so far this season with his impact on the bench?
Yeah, close to. I thought the lob that he caught was ridiculous when I saw that thrown up, and he can do some amazing things so fast. It's one of the traits of him that he just continues to run both ways. NBA teams have to look at that and say that's an absolute elite skill that I think we can use. His ability to set screens and get on the rim. But what we saw tonight was him showing a little patience in the post and getting to his spots and finishing as well. But we still 15 minutes. He just plays at such a high energy level that trying to stretch him to 4 minutes or 5 minutes, he's still getting to a point where he's exhausted, and that's what we love about the energy that he brings to our team.
Dean, can you talk a little bit about Joe's game? He really impressed.
Yeah, Joe, I thought probably didn't start, the way that he would like to tonight, but I thought he built into the game, and I thought I think it was in the third quarter, I thought he picked up 6 points off, offensive rebounds and second efforts, and he's such a skilled guy. Shoot the three, take people off the bounce. So many things he can do, and be he has 3 block shots as well. So making sure that he protects the rim for us. But he was great. I thought through those patches, we haven't talked about Chris Goulding, but he broke the game open at different times tonight with his ability just to have great confidence in his 3-ball.
You touched on 33 from Delhi last week or last game to 3. You must be thrilled with the different ways that you can attack an opposition.
Yeah, we scored 97, and that's and get a good win, and that's all our team really cares about, and that's all Delhi will care about as well. As long as what's he have, 7 or 8 assists again, and solid defensively. That's what we ask for him every night. Again, we're going to continue to see different coverages, different nights, and people are going to have more opportunities on given nights. But he makes the 1-3 again tonight, and that's what we want. We just want him to make sure that he's always a threat from the 3-point line as well.
And another big game coming up on Australia Day. I mean, they're going to come thick and fast now. How are you managing that?
Yeah, I think we play Wednesday and we come back here and play on Sunday, and I think we'll actually probably be a fair way ahead of games played by the time that we get to Sunday. So we always know that January for us, while the tennis is on in Melbourne, is always going to be a period that we're on the road, and so far we've put a really strong road record together, and we got 2 more to try and find a way to get a win, and Brisbane and Adelaide are both playing good basketball, and we look forward to both the challenges.
Thanks, guys. That's all from me.
Cheers.
Done.
Sorry, just one more question for me, mate. You're coming off this tough match against Brisbane. Is it a bit of a blessing in disguise today if you were able to share the load around the way you were and go deep onto the bench the way you were? You see that as a bit of a blessing in disguise, and you might hopefully have some fresh legs for what will be a tough match up there in Brisbane.
Yeah, I don't think it's too indifferent to the way that we play every game. I just thought that the bench were really good tonight, so they got to play a little bit more, and that's how basketball should be. If you're doing a good job, you play a little bit more. Brisbane have got a game again against Sydney, and then we go up and play them on Wednesday. But Again, they've got good depth themselves. They've still got an import that they're integrating into their roster who can really shoot the ball, and yeah, they've been tough up there. So yeah, we know it's going to be a grind.